In this example, we're asked to determine the mass percentage of each element in a compound given the molecular formula. Now, there are a lot of different ways these mass percentage problems can be asked, but all you need to remember for mass percentage problems is that the mass percent is the mass of a given element divided by the total mass of the compound times 100. In this particular example, where we're given the molecular formula and we want to know the mass percentage of each element in the compound, the easiest thing to do is assume that I have 1 mole of the compound. If I have 1 mole of this compound magnesium nitrate, I know I have 1 mole of magnesium atoms. And so to determine the mass percentage of magnesium, I take the molar mass of magnesium divided by the molar mass of the entire compound and multiply that by 100. For every 1 mole of magnesium nitrate, I know that I have 2 moles of nitrogen. So I would take 2 times the molar mass of nitrogen divided by the total molar mass of the compound. Do the same thing for oxygen. I've got 6 for every mole of magnesium nitrate. I've got 6 moles of oxygen atoms. So I would take 6 times the molar mass of oxygen divided by the total molar mass of the compound. So the first thing we need to do is figure out what is the molar mass of magnesium nitrate. So the molar mass is composed of 1 magnesium. I've got 2 nitrogens. And I've got 6 oxygens. So that gives me a molar mass of 148.33 grams per mole. And we'll go to the next slide to finish the calculations. So we have the molar mass that we calculated on the previous slide. So to determine the mass percentage of magnesium, I'll just take the molar mass of 1 magnesium divided by the total molar mass. So for magnesium, the mass percentage is 24.31 divided by 148.33 times 100. And the mass percentage I get for magnesium is 16.39%. I'll do the same thing for nitrogen. Only in this case, for every 1 mole of magnesium nitrate, I have 2 moles of nitrogen. So I'll take 2 times 14.01 divided by the molar mass of the compound. And when I do that calculation, I get 18.89% nitrogen. And for oxygen, I have 6 moles of oxygen atoms for every 1 mole of magnesium nitrate. So I'll take 6 times 16. And I get 64.72%. And so I've determined the mass percentage of each element in the compound. Now, one quick check to make sure we did our work right is to add these up, make sure they add up to 100, which they do in this case. That helps give me confidence that I've done the calculations correctly.